All righty. Get everything set up. Robert, what's up, bro? Yo, what's up, Dylan? Let's get that bot ass message out of here. Hello, hello, guys. All right. I'm a Pori again. Yo, Bunnings, it did not go well. 2 attempts, and we got basically insta-smashed both times. Just unlucky timing. As soon as we placed down, blobs were just coming out of the woodwork. Literally out of nowhere. What the chance of you having a thick tab of mats? I have a thick tab of mats somewhere. I think Brazilian. Bro told a whole ass story. I know, instant too. It's just copy and paste bots, bro. They just be copy and pasting it. We'll get it next time. Yeah, we're looking like we're going to get a preliminary HQ or HO down in the roads. It looks like that's what the guild is voting for right now. I've got the announcement out, and 22-3 for yes winning. 3rd time's the charm. Well, we tried twice yesterday, so that was technically our 3rd try. I spent 20 mil out of my own pocket, plus like another 12 on re-gears. So I spent quite a bit of money yesterday. So today is going to be mostly recouping that through my ridiculous stockpile of ridiculousness. Yeah, my mats tab really low right now. I've only got 160 mil split between all the mats except stone. Fucking stone. But yeah, I've got like random gear scattered throughout the world. So going to gonna be getting that into the marketplace and stuff like that, and then I'll go from there. So definitely need a bear. I'll probably do a normal set of shoes for carry weight. Actually, I can do T8 Ox since I'm just transporting safe zone. Yo, yo, yo! What's up, Bess? Fucking stone. Honestly, I can't hate stone too much. What are we up to today? I am just doing some general marketplace stuff. Getting shit into... I'll take 5 pies like I normally would. Getting shit onto the marketplace so I can actually sell it and make some of my money back from last night, Durkin. If you wait a few minutes, you can borrow my mammy if you being a thick boy. It's not too much. My T8 Ox should be fine to transport everything I need, and the T8 Ox has way more speed than the mammy, so I should be okay there. It's mostly just bouncing between cities. Was it sus? Like, did someone leak your placement time or anything, you think? Well, I didn't share the, I didn't even share the zone literally until, we were stepping out the gate. So I don't think anybody leaked zone. I think it was just unlucky timing. Because we went 2 different areas, and we got pretty manhandled both times. Yo, what's up, Em? Hey, hey. Waiting until Sunday to go from 0 gathering fame, then overtake you. Kamenji, what's up? What's up, Kamenji? Doing great. I appreciate that. I'm low cortisol. I just play arena. No team, no cost, no fucking up. Your mascot here to cheer. Appreciate that. Let's see. I'll just start in the circles. I don't even know what's in certain cities. I'm just going to go to each city and get shit done. But, there was, it seems like there might have been, yo, Escriconi, what's up, man? Seems like there might have been a breakdown in, some communication. I think there was the possibility that we could have gotten help from, the broader alliance, and I was not aware of that, and they were not aware of that necessarily. Oh, shit, yo, I'm gonna sell this spider. Rest in peace, T8 spider. Sell all this shit. I'll put this into the guild. I need all this for the guild. Sell these. Is this special to me? Yes, it is. Crafted by Bimdy. Otherwise, this is all gonna go up for sale. All right. The new Spoke vid was crazy. I saw Parrot posted, but I'm still catching up on Parrot's playlist on Unstable, so I haven't even started Smoke yet. Well, use the smuggler coins, then buy Siphon, sell it. Where do I even have smuggler coins? I do have a fair bit. What arc you at? On Parrot's election purge video. Yo, what's up, Thomas? Hello, hello. I think I grabbed too much stuff in the inventory, so I'm gonna work backwards. But first, get that on there, deposit all that. I suggest watching their arcs at the same time because they feed on each other. I know they feed on each other. I just don't like jumping between channels like that. I don't even do that on shows that have crossovers. Alright, I'm gonna work. Nope, that's buying. Let's work backwards. This is 10 mil. I have 10 mil worth of shit in my inventory right now. Not the spider. Gotta get the spider out of here. I never use it. Never use it. It's just silver sitting in there. I need to recoup my losses so I can lose. I was gonna say so I can lose some more, but realistically, it's just so I can spend some more. Let me actually buy that, and I can gain another 75 to avoid the undercut. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. And then sell. 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 Like, you could just watch one when they come together. It's just different POVs, but on some, you spoil yourself badly. Yeah, no, I watched their, like, the finales together. Orders Albion edition, honestly. Caerleon run, no. This stuff doesn't sell well in Caerleon because it's excellent masterpiece. So this is, I usually split these amongst the royals. Been donating everything I earn doing guild stuff to the guild to keep in spirit of my Iron Man, but throwing it all in the tax chest unless you have a better spot. Non-resources put in the free to use if it's a island with a free to use tab, Herald. If not, tax chest is fine. I don't know what that ding 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 was. Oh, triple JJJ with the marshmallow for 100 joules. Yo. I think so. I think so, Thomas. Oh, yes. Oh my god, that's so much better than 2-2. That's 3-8. Let's fucking go. Get that on the market. I'm gonna make 3-6. All right. Let's see. Now I just need to split by 5s. Actually, let me buy this first. What is that? Outstanding. Oh. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's weird. Sell. I don't know why it's like that, but... Oh, because those are the sell order. Still not accurate. Let's see. 24 hours, none have sold. Over 4 weeks. Not a lot are selling of these face scale robes. What the fuck? Fuck it. Guys, you need to like the live. You're watching the best leader ever. Thank you. Yo, Healthor, I watched your video on gathering Goldstein zones. You're a brave man. I got the big balls on me. Like, he's smart and dumb. It's good PvP. It's good lore. He's really funny. Are you talking about... I'm telling you, after Parrot, I suggest Wembu. Oh, Wembu was the first one I watched. Wembu was the first one I watched, dude.
Stay honest.
Yay, money. All right, let's see. Splitting these. So 2 divided by 5, that's 20. I think it's 22. Just do 1. I think that's 8. 1. 10. 1. Let's do 7. 1. That's 9. 1. I'll do 4. 1. That's actually supposed to be 2. This is 1. 87. Okay, fuck. I think that's what, 18? 18. I think it's 19. Math is fucking hard. Which one was that one? These hunter shoes. 142. Great. What the fuck's 142 divided by 5? Bro, mental math is not my fucking strong suit. Divided by 5. 28. Three. 12. Say 13. 3. And we'll do 11 here. Okay. So then these all go onto this marketplace. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Ridiculous. Let's see. 6824. Yo, what's up, Dr. Ducky? Hey, hey. Ooh, fucking random ass undercuts. People do not understand econ in the slightest. 7670. Yo, Sarmos! Hey, fans, some time ago you said that you feel sad for the people who gather stone now. My 2 cents on it, money-wise, it is bad, but it is actually perfect for gaining stone fame. It's great for fame in general. I love it for my fame farms. All treasures are full, exceptional nodes are full, almost no gankers compared to non-stone zones. Yeah, no, it's great for fame in general. Don't forget to show your work or minus 50% of your grade. Some tyrant from high school. Fucking tyrants. Let's see. I'm just getting literally all of this on the marketplace. This should eventually just turn into millions. 5145. Over time, at least. Undercut it so mine sells. I made money. Big W. Exactly. Yeah, it goes all right, Ducky. We are just working on getting my my money back after the costs that I racked up yesterday trying to place our hideout. Spent 20 mil out of my pocket on the hideout, and then a bunch of sets. So I'm just trying to get some money back. And luckily, I've got a bunch of shit scattered around. So this will all sell over time. And by a bunch of shit, I mean a bunch of shit. This alone was, I want to say just put 5 mil on the marketplace. And as you can see, we went up from 268 up to, or from 264 up to 268. So all that shit is you know, selling. What? Why are you stealing? What you talking about? I ain't stealing shit. Yeah, that soul spinner sold quick. All right. I thought that was going to be a slow sell. And the face scale robe sold out too. Is that the one that was undercut like stupid? I think it was, yeah. Didn't you just create a sell order lower than the current buy order? No, I don't think so. Most of those buy orders were super low. HO placement did not go well, Patrick. I created sell orders lower than the current sell order, current lowest. I don't hate the spider. I just need the money. I actually went back over here to check my thing. I was watching y'all place the hideout while I solo defended the territory and zone yesterday. Really? Yeah, it didn't go well. It did not go well. Let's see. organize all this. And then I'll have to transport all of this to Fort Sterling. Stealing who? What? Who's your man? Sorry, I should rephrase. Oh, you like my spider. Oh. Alright, well, time for this long-ass walk to fucking Bridgewatch. Let's see. Best path, Ferndale, Willow. Honestly, it's probably just Ferndale, Willow, Ferndale, Willow, Spindle, Long Shadow. Nah, it's a bunch of fucking straight shots. I've heard he gives you tons of compliments on your shirt. Are you talking about Robert? He does give me compliments on my shirt. Man likes the shirts I wear. Cool shirts, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. But yeah, I mean, I'm upset about how HO placement went down. I am disappointed that we were not able to get it down twice. I'm saddened by the loss of my silver. And I'm ultimately frustrated in general because of just the events that went down. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm getting hit by literally every fucking thing. Jesus. It's ridiculous how quickly the blobs showed up on us when we were trying to place HO. Guilds that didn't even have the zone. Like, they just smashed for the sake of fucking smashing. Like, I get Doggy Days or whatever the fuck their name. Doggy Days wanted the content. That's fucking great, but you don't need to smash the hideout. You won the fight. Leave the hideout alone. Just let it be. Like, you don't need to be an asshole, right? You won the content. Good for you. Same thing with, like, fucking Full Push. Now, granted, Full Push had the territory out there, and I don't think they actually came up on us. But, yeah. It's just frustrating that these groups came out of fucking nowhere. And then, like, we were in, Outrange's zone, and I don't even think it was fucking Outrange that was fighting us in Outrange's zone. So it was just annoying how it went down. Use the navigation feature. It highlights the next zone you should head to. Makes transporting even for the mindless. Yeah, I don't want to go through red zone. I guess I don't need to go through red zone. So how do I do it? How do I transport? How do I do that? So, because I can transport to Snapshaft. Navigate to this region safely. Wow. Okay. That's actually a cool new feature. Yeah, thank you, Healthor. You know what you need? You need a politician in your guild, someone who could sweet talk other guilds. Nah, I never want our guild to have to play the politics game. I think the Black Zone politics is such a disgusting aspect of this game. I'd rather say we couldn't place our hideout because we were beaten, genuinely beaten, and not because we didn't pay fucking tribute or we didn't rent the hideout zone or shit like that. Like, we're never gonna rent. We're never gonna play politics. Like, maybe I'll ask. I'll be like, hey, if we place in your zone, are you guys gonna beat the shit out of us? And there's some guilds that are like, not if there's better content going on. And then there's some guilds that are like, absolutely. And then there's some guilds that are like, absolutely, because you not rent from us. The absolutely people, hey, we'll take our chances if I feel like we got them. The people that are like, not as long as better content's not around, take our chances. But I will never, ever let my guild get caught up in the fucking politics. We will stay in a T5 Q1 zone if we have to. That we will place a hideout in a T5 Q1 zone if we fucking have to. If that means avoiding fucking politics. Honestly, they showed up literally less than a minute since construction started, and I'm often gathering in the BZ and rarely see groups that big with ZVZ builds. Especially the first one. It boggles my fucking mind how quickly they showed up. I gotta go. She's getting feisty. Good luck with the stream. Yo, thank you, Robert. Thank you. I know a few people in Hyoko that I could have asked for help if I had a heads up because they was masked. Isn't Hyoko in that zone too? Screw paying tributes? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. In Martlock, you have to pay for the HO in any map to I-Fears, which is it's ridiculous. It's Martlock of all places. Like, get off your high fucking horse. And it's crazy because you've got these inner ring guilds that are fucking over all of the outer ring shit. Like, why the fuck are these big ass inner ring guilds like so gung-ho to own every fucking territory in the outer ring, have hideouts in the fucking outer ring? They'll patrol the outer ring to fucking, it's not even shitter wars. They'll just patrol the outer ring in ZVZ massed fucking groups. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. But it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's such a lame gameplay. Like, you guys are strong enough to beat some of the best, and you decide to fucking you choose to fucking IP abuse and disarray abuse a gathering guild that just wants a fucking hideout. Like, I'm not gonna challenge your territory. I'm not gonna fucking challenge your vortexes. I'm not gonna take your fucking castles and outposts. Like, we're a fucking gathering guild, you know? Let me do the politics. I'll win them over with my Trump. It's the greatest Trump voice over in Lyndhurst. They think they have a good Trump voice. They don't. It's a sad, weak little voice. I have the best voice. Nobody has a greater voice. In fact, I know all there is. I know everything about doing voices. They don't know it. They have a sad little voice. They're a sad little guild with a sad little Trump voice. They didn't get tucked in enough as a kid. Bet you they put pineapple on pizza. I bet they do all of that. Did I get to the zone I needed to? I did. Honestly, that nav feature is pretty fucking cool. Like, just the fact that it highlights the exit, it'll tell you like where you need to go. I think that's neato. Neato burrito. Fan best Trump voice. Gatsiv for life. Fuck yeah. I was frustrated. Last night, but we're not giving up. Worst case, you know, absolute worst case, we put down a hideout in the roads. So then we have a hideout. It looks like at least 22 people are down for that idea. And then we'll be a Black Zone Portal guild until we can get assistance or the numbers and the skill to rock a real fucking placement. I still think that zone that we tried to place in, I think that zone can work for us. I think what happened was we tried placement. We tried placement at the beginning of timer. I think if we attempt placement at the end of timer, we might have a much better time. Like, if we do placement at, like, 0050 instead of, like, 00 or, like, 0005, like, if we do 0050, I think we might have a much better time. Because by that point, all the 00 content timers are ramping down. All the content groups are ramping down. So I think next time we try for end of timer. Dalius will cluster queue 4 zones around the zone they want to get it. I don't know who is Dalius a guild? I'm not familiar with them. Yeah, that first zone was peak, having all prior resource close. Yeah, I definitely like that zone. Only 2 hideouts there. I think we try again. I just have to build the money up. We have to let morale kind of ramp back up. I agree with Alizarin. Alizarin keeps saying that we need a win, and I agree we do. So that's why I'm amicable. I'm not 100% hyped for a Roads hideout as our first one, but I'm definitely amicable for it. I definitely think a good road zone will allow us to progress, but it won't be as much as having that hideout zone. What if we tried placement in the off season? We don't really need more season points if that's the zone we're trying for. You're correct, and we can absolutely try again. I think that would be a good time frame too, especially considering that's 17 days away. I don't think that'd be bad at all. Let's get my numbers on there. Oh, Dalius is I-Fear's Guildmaster. Wonderful. So he'll just cluster Q4 zones around the zone, trying to get in. That second placement, they were already on their way to a castle. They had hammers with them already. Yeah, I think that was another, you know, disinfortunatamente. Just big unfortunate. Which guild are you playing now? This is my guild. Orneus, my guild, Gathering Civilization. Created it myself. Soon we're going to be allianceless. Maybe. I know somebody wants to talk to me about potentially joining their alliance. So we'll see how it plays out. Bridgewatch T5 Blue Zone Hide Gathering, filling T3 journals about 2 to 3 mil an hour. I tested it last week at 100 spec if anyone needs safe silver. It's not bad. What are you missing to be able to get the BZ in the HO? Honestly, we're just missing the opportunity, Lumithin. Also, welcome to the guild. We're just missing the opportunity. We tried to place, and then we got ran up on by big Zergs, big guilds almost immediately. We just need the opportunity to put it down. Dragonfire update is coming, so everyone is jockeying for HO and BZ right now. Honestly, you're probably right. Your guildies do need to fame farm more because spec makes a huge difference between max spec and zero spec. Yeah, after last night, a lot of talk about faction warfare, a lot of talk about group dungeons. So I know they're in it to win it. We're getting there. We just need to actually get there. Yo, Dima, thank you for the gifted membership. Triple JJJ, congratulations on receiving that gifted membership. Let's see, where am I at here? 114. Oh fuck, man. What's I'd say that's 56. No, not 56. Fuck. 114 divided by 5. 22. I'll do 23. Put on the marketplace here. 68. That's 12. 13. Not exactly pure math what I'm doing here, but it works. Your enthusiasm makes me ditch EU and join NA just to participate. While I appreciate that, don't just do that if you're going to have bad ping, if you're not going to be able to actually enjoy the content. I don't want to put you in a bad spot and then end up having, no offense, but I just don't want to end up having an inactive person in the guild because the server doesn't make sense for them and their actual ability to play. You're more than welcome to join if you're going to be able to have decent ping and actually participate in content and stuff like that. More than welcome. No problem with that. Let's see. I know it's not great math because I just keep dividing by 5 despite the number going down. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, yo, Triple JJJ, thank you for the star with 2 jewels. Don't come to America server if you speak English. Everyone here is 90% Spanish. That's crazy. That's crazy. I speak English here. I do open world in Dell and make a lot of fame per day, but I do use Satchel. I spend upward of 16 mil to finish a 3 weapon, that is. Yeah, but honestly, fame farming isn't even that hard. Even if you do the open world, you're getting favor as well, so you could buy a shit ton of T8 journals as well. Let's see. So 40 is 8, so 80 is 16, plus another, that should be 17. All right. Fancanth is the other 9%. I'm all 9%. Fucking crazy. And only 2 of these are selling like weekly, which is nuts. Whatever. Just get them on the marketplace. Make my money. 7481. You need to get your fame up as well, lol. You're at 145,000 PvE fame this week. Yeah. I need to get all my stuff up. Including my money right now, which is why we're doing what we're doing. Europe? Americas. I got 70 mil worth of items and 30 mil of silver. Any tips on how to utilize silver better for more profit? Gathering is my main profession. I'm hesitant to buy premium since it's 49 mil here in Asia. Honestly, that's fucking fair. 49 mil is outrageous for premium. Gathering is not bad. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is... Can I buy these? Give me... buy. 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 Buy both. And now, I could sell those for considerably more profit. 5154. I can give 40 mil to recoup loss. Nah, dude, you don't need to. You don't need to, man. I appreciate it, but you absolutely don't need to. The fuck is this? Is this mine? Yo, this sell order bullshit is so annoying. Like, show me real. Show me just for that quality. Like, I'm so confused. Like, what the fuck? Am I buying, like, I'm asking myself, am I buying the right shit because of this, you know? I'm coming to say hi. Appreciate it. Someone is having a laugh with those listings, honestly. But, like, at the same time, are those listings accurate to the quality? Makes me wonder, you know? 16807. Yo, hey, Smokey. All right, well.
My pleasure.
It'll sell over time, and that's all I really need. Like, thousands will eventually turn into millions. I've got 4 million on me, so these will go onto the marketplace. Maybe not all of them will sell, but then I've done this before, and usually most of it sells over a 30-day period. Like, look at this. I got so much shit. Take this. Like... Are these crafted by anybody important? Nope. Food I won't need. Everything else I do need. These were crafted by BIM, so I keep those. Everything else. I hold on to my Avalonian tools because I have them. So I hold on to them. Alliance HO has leather bonus. I see all leather stuff. I don't know what the HO, or yeah, I don't know what the HO bonus is for the Alliance.
Don't be shy.
The foods will sell quick and easy, so will the pots. These I just sell outright. Depends on the zone, so like Dell is Limhurst map, so it's limb bonus. Makes sense. Now, granted, I'm not broke. You know, I've got 268 million, but I'm trying to have more. Y'all know what I mean? Trying to have way more. But again, all this shit will sell.
See you later.
Let's see. Deposit. Cool. Check the guild wallet. Did you put money in there, Jason? How much did you just put in, bro? I appreciate that. You just put 10 mil in? Dude, we definitely appreciate that, man. You don't have to, and we appreciate that. Are you doing any crafts? No, this is just stuff I have saved up. This is just shit that I have saved up, and I'm running it around to the various royal cities. Getting it all on the marketplace. Let's see how much it actually takes to travel to, where am I at? Bridgewatch. So next stop, Martlock. 220,000. 220 is not horrible, but I don't want to do that. This whole navigate safely is such a cool feature. So I'm gonna get all of this onto the marketplace. Then I've got stuff I need to transport out of Breck, and I think we'll do some of that. And then if I've got time tonight, then we'll do a little bit of road hopping. We'll gather along the way. We'll do some roads gathering. But the main goal will be scouting out hideout zones. Automatic navigation would be really cool. There's a feature in Star Wars The Old Republic where if you're like right next to somebody, like take this guy for example, I could set an automatic follow on this guy, so I could like go AFK and it would just stick to him essentially. And it's a pretty cool feature. Like I said, it's just following. But like if I got caught by something, like if I got caught on a ledge or an enemy tagged me, I would lose that. But it was still a pretty cool feature. I guess it wouldn't necessarily work for this game because like what if I follow that guy but I'm on a larger mount, or not larger but faster mount, so I go faster than him. Doesn't make sense to follow somebody if they're slower than you. So I don't think it would necessarily work well for Albion. But the fact that it just shows you the quickest route is super fucking nice. Because now I don't have to, like, examine the map and be like, okay, I have to, you know, cut straight across through this zone, and then is it faster to ping through, like, corner to corner to corner, and, like, zigzag? This just takes me. It's nice. Even though most of these zones are fucking straight acrosses, so it's, like, years. Oh, fuck it. I'm getting hit. Is what it is. Where's this nav feature? So when you look at a zone, take my Martlock for example, it's these two at the bottom. So you navigate to this zone, and then there's a nav safely option. So like, so nav safely won't take me through reds or blacks, I guess. I assume in the black zone, nav safely is disabled. But like out here in the Royal Continent, it won't take me through a red zone, which is super cool. It's grayed out. That's why I didn't know about it. Fair enough. As you guys can see, the sale numbers are going up. Now, they're little ones, thousands at a time, right? But what you're not seeing is those stacks, like those multi-stacks that I put on the marketplace, the stacks of 10, the stacks of 18 or whatever. It doesn't show me each time one sells. It'll only tell me when that full stack sells. So, you know, some of those stacks could have already been sold, is what I'm getting at. So, profit is starting to flow in. We're at 268 now. Hopefully by the end of the night, as things sell, I can get up to like 270, 272 maybe. Like, realistically, this is going to be a long overtime process, these selling. But as long as I don't go dumping out hundreds of millions again, I should see my my, 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 No. Then we got hundreds of millions again. It wasn't hundreds of millions, but it was definitely dozens. I dumped out dozens yesterday. But these straight shots are just so time consuming. So I got everything out of... So Fort Sterling's bank should be emptied of all the random. Limhurst's bank should be emptied of all the random. I'm pretty sure that's where I got all this shit, right? I just went to Limhurst. Although... Yeah, okay. So I just went to Limhurst. HOs are 20 mil a piece. Yeah. 20 mil for the HO, and then I think I re-geared myself 3 times. And each time was about 3 mil and a couple 100,000. Yeah, I'm taking a break to lick my wounds, and I've been dying left and right, center lately. Power World for the win. Honestly, I almost streamed Power World tonight. I'm not even gonna lie, Potato. I almost fucking streamed Power World tonight. That or Civilization or RimWorld or who is this? No. Yeah. But I decided not to. I decided to do Albion, A, because other games hurt my metrics as a streamer, and B, you know, I gotta work it. I gotta work the econ. Gotta get my money up, not my funny up. And also, can't help the guild. Can't help the guild if I'm offline. Wait, hold the phone. You play Civ? Been playing that with my dad since I was like 10. Yeah, dude. Haven't bought 7 yet, but I've played 5, 6, and Beyond Earth. I like 5 and 6. I go back and forth on which one's better, like, every time I play them. Beyond Earth was mid. I've heard mixed things about 7, so I've held off on getting 7. Not sure, if it's, like, a priority to buy for me at the moment. Maybe if I get, like, a really good, like, commission at work one day. Like 1 month if I get, like $1,000 commission, maybe I'll splurge. Yeah, I lost to 7-3 E-Shaper and 7-2 Battle Bracers. It was kind of rough for my kills, but I'm good on silver. Yeah, and some of the people that weren't playing the sets they signed up for were pissing me off. Like I was legit getting frustrated. But, you know, shit happens. Is what it is. Can't change the past, so I try not to dwell on it. Yeah, I don't go out in that kind of gear. Best I go out in is T8 Equiv, about 1.822. Well, see, I was T8 Equiv. But, yo, Grey Jedi J, thank you for the resub with Twitch Prime. Much love, much love. I was T8 Equiv, but I was Spiky Bracers and a bunch of other shit, so. Alright, let's do my seps, my separates. What am I doing here? I don't even need to. What am I doing? I'm so stupid. I could have just done this the entire time. So... let's say 3. Say divided by 5 is 8. Play daggers most of the time. Cheap. Yeah, that makes sense. I can move, though. Let me move these. Oh, I can also go from the top as well now. Do 1. Okay, 70 divided by 5. I'm not even gonna worry about the fucking math on this one. Calculator, 70 divided by 5. 14. This was Hunter Jacket Silver. Markhood Gold. Those boots silver. Let's see. 5857. Didn't care for Beyond Earth too much. Yeah, I don't remember playing it for very long. I played since 4, back when you could stack all your units. I like 6 more than 5 because 5 punishes you for building wide, and I almost always expand rapidly. No matter how I end up playing, I almost always pivot to military supremacy. Like, I try to go silver, or not silver, science, but science just ends up fueling my military supremacy. Did I already... I think I already put that one on there. That was what, Alright, those shoes. Why is this 35,000? Oh my god. Yep, science does convert into, like, every other win. Yeah. $15. Okay, what is that, 11? Okay, fuck. So, 16, 18, I think 18 times 5? Yeah, 18, okay. Y'all, the math is... My math just does not work sometimes. 7481. 7481. Create. Okay. So, sort that. My fave leader in Civ is Genghis Khan. Keshiks are simply broken. I like on 6, I like I forget the name of the leaders, but I like the Polynesian one, the one that starts you in the ocean. I also like the Norse because I like making a navy. Yeah, look at this. I got shit in here too. Let's see. All these little one-offs. I'll keep these two because I'll need them for something. It's coming up. Sell all these. Take this. How much does this random shit sell for? Sell the cub. Are these noble tokens? Nice. I'm gonna have to come back for all of that. I got a lot of stuff that I gotta put. Mapuche, yeah, something like that. Got a lot of stuff I gotta put on the marketplace from various other cities. But hey, we're getting all this siphoned energy in there. You need to collect all your smuggler's coins and use them and sell for siphon. Probably a good idea. I'm in Martlock, so literally one more city, and then... Because I started... No, I have to get to Fort Sterling. That's what I have to get to. So, Fort Sterling is the technical last city for me to do the sailing in. These horses will sell fast. See, like, little things like couple dozen thousand, 25,000, stuff like that. This is 115. Like, it'll eventually all sell super good. Are these claws the ones I got from Megs? They are. I think I will keep these claws, even though they're super expensive. I'll keep the claws as mementos because those are Meg's crafted ones. Finally getting around to cleaning out those tabs. I sure fucking am. Only took a 20 mil beatdown to get you to it. Try 35, but yeah. I'm getting there. 16 unopened mails. Woo, 16. All right. Next stop, Thetford. Navigate safely. I bet my normal route from Mart to Thet is pretty safe. Actually, no. I usually go out Eldon. Where is it? Wait, what? Wait, it's having me go straight across? Straight across takes me to Curlew. You get mail a lot faster than I do. My market game's slow as fuck. It's just, it's a lot of little shit. I bet you half of those are food and pots. Probably those T3 horses. You know, shit that just constantly gets cycled through on the, shit that constantly gets cycled through on the marketplace. Probably the fact that it hasn't moved from 268 mil tells me that the high value stuff is not selling yet. Just got here. Gankers took 20 mil. Not gankers, per se. We tried to place hideout twice yesterday. And I had to pay for one of the hideouts out of my own pocket, plus re-gears for it. And we just got ZVZ'd. We just got outplayed and beat down. So it wasn't gankers at all. The fuck is this taking me to? Yeah, that spider, most of the silver so far. Oh yeah, absolutely. That sold quick. And that gave me, like, I think it was, like, 3.6. So I'm pretty sure that's literally all of the silver. We just rolled up to 269, though, so. Stacks of something are selling. Yo, what's up, Leviathan? Welcome in, how you doing? I'll go this way. But a Rhodes hideout should be easy. We could, honestly, I could probably place a Rhodes HO by myself and be fine. Just depends on the zone, and depends, of course, on the timer. So if we can get a Rhodes HO, then at least we have something to base out of. So we'll have a Rhodes HO, and then we'll be a Black Zone Portal Guild. Given that we're gathering, though, we don't really have to place emphasis on where we live out of. As long as taxes get depoted, we can have, like, one guild island that is our main, which is Fort Sterling as of right now. But, like, realistically, people can be locked to anywhere. Can we change where our HQ is? We can change in the sense of I can demote an HQ to a normal HO if we want to HQ somewhere else. So, placing in the roads, we could HQ there, and then when we're ready to HO somewhere, or when we're ready to go Black Zone, we can demote that to an HO, and HQ out in the Black Zone. Does your guild have territories or HO? Not yet, Leviathan. We were hoping to have one yesterday, but we just got absolutely rushed by ZVZ blobs multiple times trying to place our HO. So we're pivoting. We will never have Terries, realistically, unless we get into an alliance that's really big on taking Terries and they just give one to us. But I don't think that's realistic in our future. We're never going to rent. Nope. I was saying this earlier. My guild I will never let my guild rent or get involved in guild politics, Black Zone politics. That shit's bullshit. Renting is bullshit. Politics, I think, is bullshit. I would rather get beaten down 50 fucking times trying to place an HO than ever say, hey, I'll pay you fucking 150 mil. If you let us place. Never gonna do that. Yo, what's up, Dominic? doing good. Just running some econ routes. Realistically, it's just a bunch of shit that I have stockpiled over like the time I've played Albion that finally I need to sell. I need to make my money back. But it's like, look, Hexa is a perfect example. Hexa is essentially, I don't even think essentially, Hexa is an inner ring guild, and you could see them with hideouts, you could see them with fucking territories in the outer ring around the Martlock area. And it's like, why the fuck are you an inner ring guild, and you're dicking around in the outer ring, taking fucking Q1 and Q2 zones? Like, fuck off. Like, shit like that, ridiculous in my opinion. Anderson, what's up? How much are we taking? I don't know how much because my estimated lumps in our guild banks as well now, but I'm pretty sure I have about 200 million that I can get on the marketplace through various items. Maybe a little bit less. I'll be conservative, say about 150. 150 mil, and probably randomly stockpiled bullshit that I can get onto the, that I can get on the market. And that'll sell, probably most of it will sell over the course of the 30-day window of the sell order. Anything that doesn't, it's really easy to just travel to the city and repost it. What am I transporting? Just random shit, honestly, Anderson. It's stuff that I've had saved up, stuff that I've had stockpiled over the year and a half plus that I've been playing that I just haven't had time to diversify across the cities because I don't want to put like a stack of 150 of something on one marketplace, so it's a lot of transporting and I just haven't gotten around to it. But finally bit the bullet, decided to get that shit on the marketplace after the hideout debacles yesterday. Can replenish myself a little bit. I'm only down realistically I think like maybe 35 mil. So if all of this sells, I'll be up like 120 million if I can get it all on the market. Why not black market? Black market doesn't do excellent and masterpiece quality stuff all that well. Black market is great for bulk low quality, so normal, good, and outstanding. And that's what I did, and that's why I have so many masterpieces and excellence. Aren't you afraid of being stream sniped? No, I'm in the safe zone. Fucking, I can get 50 stream snipers and they can't do shit to me. New subscriber, do you have plans to support a video about island money making? I've only ever used it for laborers. Probably not, Bastion. I have absolutely no idea on how to min-max islands. And realistically, islands are something that really need to be min-maxed in order to be, like, maximized profit. I tried to kill an adult cougar with 7k health, got wrecked again. How many swords did it have above its head, Dominic? I can tell you exactly what you need to do.
Buying or selling?
All right. Yeah, I'll just take halves of these stacks now. Since, let's see, 25 is 50. What was that, 27? No, it's not 27. It's 28. I know how to fucking do math. What are you selling? 16,807. That was Merc Hoods. It's 11. Still ridiculous. Min-max T8, T7 herbs, and never deviate. There you go. That's one way. 10 billion years to sell, though. Not really. Not really. I mean, this stuff will probably mostly sell over the course of a month. Maybe 2 months. What did I just put on the marketplace? I think it was the expert hoods. 6824. Half of that is 13. literally half of that is 1. Posture check. I got you. I got you. Oh. What are we looking? 51 to 45. And that was Hunter's Hood. Half of this is 9. Half of this is 2. 58, 57. I'd say half of that is... Sure, we'll just do 16. Like, what the fuck is this? It's fucking ridiculous. Bye. Bye. Now it's definitely 16. And I make way more money on those. This is the last one, so that just goes on the marketplace. 73.65. Seems a little unrealistic for a T3, but whatever. Half of that is 6. Half of that is 3. Half of this is 22. I'll just say half of that is 2. Wow, those sell good. Those are 6 flat, too. Do another 14. Say half of that is 5. 13, 3, 4, 3. Leviathan, thank you for the T1 sub. Much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, the assassin shoes. Half of 35 is what, 17? Yo, what's up, Seraphim? Leviathan, thank you very much, man. Yeah, shake that ass emote. And then half of that, we'll say 4. And half of 73. 35. Say 36. All right. So then the rest of this gets on the Fort Sterling market. So 268, 646, right? Just keep an eye on that. 268, 646. That number goes up, you know we're profiting. I mean, you know we're profiting when the mails go up. We're at 21 mail now. Let's see what I have in here. Bunch of shit that I need to sell. Leviathan with the 5 gifted subs. Congratulations to Malware, Altiogo, Geo Albero, Royal Chai, and Swaggy McNuggets. Congrats on getting those gifted subs, guys. And dude, thank you, Leviathan, for that. Much appreciated, man. Saphir, hey. Let's see. We'll take this. These are, we'll sell. Sell. The rest is actually useful shit. Okay. Do I actually? What are my other tabs here? Gathering stuff. I got a Grilly Bear. Okay, I have stuff and things. Good to know. Put my siphon in there. Deposit. Is it gather without premium worth? I would say yes. You'll still make money. It's not as much money. It is worth it to get premium, but it's also worth it to gather without premium, in my opinion. All right, Horsey's on there. And look at that. It was, what, 616? Now it's 642. Numbers go up. And now we just need to get to Fort Sterling. I just put half of everything on the marketplace, so realistically, it should be only like 100,000 to transport out there. Let's see, Fort Sterling. Yeah, 105,000. That's not bad. I might eat that, to be honest, because I got 1.75 mil in my inventory right now. Take away 105, that's like 1.6 still. So I'm just going to save the transport time, eat the 100,000. and then put it all on the marketplace. This guy should have and deserves a huge community. I really appreciate that, man. I really, really do. Sorry for my English is far, far away from perfect. So is mine. And it's my only first and only language. So, no judgments. No judgment. See, this, I could just put everything on the marketplace now because I did all of the diversification on the other cities. So now it's just all in there. 6824, 6824. 5145. Guess nobody wants fucking hunter's hoods. Are they dog shit or something? 5857. Some of this stuff might not sell, and like I said, that's fine. It will eventually. This is... Buy that. Buy that, and now sell them all. Nope, nope, those are mine. Are these mine too? Yeah, those are mine too, so. Weird marketplace shenanigans. Thank you for the advice. Absolutely. I don't even remember what advice I gave, but 100%. Then not being on the market means they're really popular. Either really popular or absolutely dog shit. Like, nobody wants them, so nobody crafts them, so they don't get sold. Type of dog shit. Seven, 481. Those 269 are asking to be crafted into something else. I see 50 to 60 mil profit in there. What do you mean? I don't even know what you're referring to, honestly. I see things, and then I forget them so fast. They're getting bought. No, they're getting bought. Tons of builds run Hunter Hood Reflect. Okay, so then that's what it is. Oh. Maybe. I'm not a big crafter. I used to be. I used to try it, dabble it. And that's why I have all this extra shit, but really settled into gathering. So let's see. 489. 268, 489. That number will go up. And I'm pretty sure I got rid of everything in my Fort Sterling. I got rid of everything in my Limhurst. Yep, Fort Sterling's cleaned out. Limhurst should also be cleaned out. Yep, stuff I got to transport, but other than that. Alright, so then going back to Thetford. And we're going to reverse the loop. Open y'all's hype chests. Get those emotes. Who's that diva? Choo-choo. So yeah, I'll go back to Thetford, and then we'll reverse walk all the way around, and we'll end up back here probably. Thetty. 68,505, even with the transport. That shit went up. Not a lot here in Thetford. That's good. So then what I can do, since it's just Thetford, I'll just sell the small stacks. I'll just throw them up there. Mammoth when? When it makes sense for me. I got a T8 Ox, so a Mammoth doesn't really make sense for gathering. 6824. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got some on here already. 6824. Let's do 8 here. I don't know why I have these like that, but okay. I'll do another 8. Just get these on the market. And that's 11. Oh, perfect. All right, cool. So those are sorted.
Got everything?
And then now I might just transport myself on over to Martlock. I know I got a lot of shit in Martlock that I need to move out. I need this 50,000 points to see a drunk stream. What are my thoughts on fishing? Fishing, super profitable. The only reason you won't see me do it is because it's kind of boring, so it doesn't make for great content, but it also doesn't help with my gathering fame. Even though fishing claims to be a gathering profession, it doesn't raise the general fame of the leaderboard, so it doesn't exactly help with my goal. 73,000, and I've got 1.6 mil on me, so you know what? Suck it and fuck it. Soon as someone sells me an old Betsy skin, I'll be a T8 Ox King too. Nice, there you go. Rolled back down to 268, but I'm not too worried about that, considering how much money I actually have on me. All right, and I took out all the stuff that just needed to sell, so now we're looking at all this shit. Look at all that. 8.62. Well, you guys can't see that, but 8.62 million. Like, I've got bank, and I just need to get it onto the marketplace. I did not know what, Athena. All right. Divided by 5 there. That's what, 6? Divided by 5 there, I'd say that's another 7. Divided by 5 there, we'll say 9. Divided by 5 here, I'll say 3. Divided by 5, ooh, okay, divided 8, 16, 16. And battle axes, everybody fucking loves battle axes. These should sell good. Great axe. Apparently nobody likes great axes. 19,765. Halberd. I'll just get 1 on there. That is 5. This is just the 1. That's 2. Just the 1. And then also just the 1. Repair. So this is also just the 1. Oh, my mouse was being weird. 100 divided by 5, that's 20, should be 21. We'll do just 1. 8. Do 5. Just do 1, but 5205. I'll do 8 there as well. Rough math, rough rounding. But it gets the job done. Do another 5. Do 7. This one, I'll just put 1 on there. Okay, 141. So 28, I think. Let's see. 141 divided by 5. Yeah, 28. That was actually good math on my part. That's just straight up 4. All right, and that's all the shit that needs to go out to the market on the other cities. Yo, how you been? Different stream today? Yeah, just need to get some money out, so we're getting all the shit that I have randomly stockpiled. All the shit I got randomly stockpiled, I'm just getting it out to the different cities. Oh, you didn't know that about fishing? Yeah, I tried it once, and it did not give me, did not actually give me fame, so fuck it. But yeah, definitely good money, especially if you can get T8 fishing going on. you can find a good zone, whether it's Black Zone or Roads of Avalon, hell, even Mists probably, you can make so much money off of fishing. If I had more time to just play relaxing of this game, like relaxing gameplay, I'd do some fishing off stream, but I don't. I don't have that time. Why aren't all the zones like these T3 zones? These T3 zones, I feel like, are so much cooler. I feel like the T3 zones are so much cooler than the, every other zone. You'd watch me fish? I appreciate that. I'd probably talk and yap a lot during it, but at the end of the day, it really just isn't that riveting of content to create, like, to stream. Like, you don't really see a lot of, like, even if you look at my YouTube videos, how I make that kind of content where I show you guys the gathering session and there's commentary and there's activity on the screen. I don't even think I'd be able to make that sort of content with fishing. I do when I need a break from other gameplay. Helps with my food crafting. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I think, like I said, if I had downtime, I would definitely be doing some fishing off stream. T3 zones, so colored, so bright. I like their layouts, though, too. Like, these are just so spotty. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just think T3, the zones just look more alive. And we're at 268,601. So keep an eye on that number. And we'll see what it's at by the time I get to, where am I going to? Bridgewatch? By the time I get to Bridgewatch. I should have cut across, but I didn't. Now I live with that mistake. My teeth feel rotated. Odd. It's an odd sensation. According to the estimated market value, I still have 6.8 million on me. So I'm literally getting all these onto the marketplace. Like, as they sell, millions I should be getting in income. Like, we're seeing me put a diversified or a split amount onto each marketplace, so that way I don't flood the market and I give myself the best shot. But yeah, millions. Okay, where the fuck am I going? The fuck am I doing? You're supposed to go this way. Millions, Kane. Millions. Yo, watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Hell yeah. Random bullshit. I wanted to ask if a Hellion Jacket is good for 1v1 PvP and PvE. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Phoebes. That's not really the content I do, so I can't tell you synergies and shit like that. I am not cool enough. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting dismounted. Oh, okay. Well, RIP repair bills. Should have waited for my mount to have more health. That's on me. I'm gonna have to eat the fuck out of these repair bills now. Millions. Yo, what's up, Zakir? At least my millions will cover the repair bill. Let's inch my way away real quick. Got 2 seconds until my mount can come back. Let's go ahead and get old Betsy up. All right, now let's go. But, you know, where is it? Coin bags! 30,000. Who knows? Maybe that coin bag will cover the repairs. Excuse me, sir. It's because I have, like, no gear on. You can't even believe the tens of silver gathering T2 stones. Oh, you're making dozens. Dozens of silver. Dozens. Okay. Jesus. Navigation, not my strong suit. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh, why are they always straight across the fucking map? Ew. What are we saying ew to? Is it my face? My face, isn't it? T1 stone isn't horrible as a moneymaker. You know, the strat is when you're on Tutorial Island, you fill up your entire donkey to max carry weight with T1 stone. So that way when you get to the starting town, one of the crosses, you just put it on the marketplace and you sell it all. You just quick sell it. Oh, the burp. My bad. You know what I hate about being in a Spanish guild? Okay, well, excuse me, guys. I'm gonna have to walk through y'all. I have to Google Translate everything from guild chat to understand what's happening. That's how I feel about faction warfare anytime I've tried it. Trying to figure out what the calls are and everything, and it's just all Spanish. Let's see, faction chat. Mini Ya Tienes healer, Blob de Lim, and Parch. Literally the first two things I see. Another straight across. Fucking love it. I fucking love it. Yo, Bragra, what's up? Made my first 100 million on T3, T4 hide. Never underestimate low tier material. Can't argue with results. 299 Spanish players and me going right to the top. There you go. Why isn't there like an EN faction chat and a Spanish faction chat? I don't know. Yeah. Come on, don't be a camp. You son of a bitch. We gotta be super close. Super close. Yeah, we are. Last zone. I recognize this zone. Great shot from here, of course. A lot of Swampanchi enthusiasts in chat today. I mean, we are ranked 22 right now. That's pretty good. Hey, yeah, there you go. What I would love to see is Gathering Civilization actually climb the Gathering Fame leaderboard for guilds. I would love to see us on there. Where the fuck is it? Guilds. We'll probably never beat Sun for all time. We'll probably never beat Sun for as like all time. But right now, 2563, we're getting there. We're getting there. But this week, we could probably get pretty good as long as we all, you know, are gathering, which we, you know, are all gathering. Sun doesn't exist anymore, I know, but I want our guild to be very similar, to be honest. Like, they were a big inspiration to me making the guild. Oh, are you in full push? Let's see, where do we end up? Makes sense why you said you were watching us get our shit beaten in yesterday. Let's see. Gather fame this week. 79th place. We're 79th place, 4.03 million. If we can lock it the fuck in. I was recruited to gather for this guild. Ooh, wow. Recruited to gather for the guild. Spicy.
Honest prices.
191,000. Oh, and like 8 years of... Wait. Fuck. Where's my... Oh, Fort Sterling. And does it only do equipped? Damn, it only does equipped. I have this stupid fucking scroll that I can never use. Your only job is to gather. You get to ignore all calls to mass. That's nice. That's nice. I assume full push is in good zones too. And you haven't gathered anything this week. We could be up. We could have been like top 50. Easy. You're letting the guild down, bro. What the fuck? Hey, we made it to 484. That's not bad. 269, 484. We're actually almost at the rollover then for 270.
Welcome.
You have 5 of those scrolls. Wait, what? It didn't repair. What the fuck do you mean it didn't repair? Is it because I pressed escape? Ah. So what do you do? I've been in the guild 7 days and I'm 3rd in the guild for gathering. That's fucking awesome. What do they do with all the gathering? Do they craft with it, or is it like what drives their econ? All right, come on. Thank you. 289. Okay. You're letting the guild down. I'm still top gatherer in the guild, you know? Barely. Barely. Let's see. 62, 568. 2568. Divided by 5, that's a little over 12. I'd say that's 13. That is 3. Kind of needed a break this week from gathering. Nah, that's fair, man. That's fair. I don't speak the language. I couldn't tell you. The guild guilds aspects lets me gather and keep it. They even full Master Guard point force for me and don't ask for the resources. Do they probably just want the fame from you then? I'd reckon. They probably just want you pumping up all their other like their fame numbers. But hey, not a bad gig. Especially if they're letting you keep it. What did I decide this was? 17. Uh, 5205. $115 divided by 5. I'll say that's 25, 20, 22, 23. Fuck it. All right.
Come again.
Oh, all that stuff's on the marketplace. We're still looking at 2690 or 269, 270. Let me put this stuff away. Kind of the dream gig for a gatherer. Yeah, not even gonna lie. Hell yeah, dude. Maybe my guild can be recruited by an alliance, so we can get the alliance fame up. All right, and now to... what's the next city I'm going to? Limhurst. Show me the way. Show me the way to the Limhurst, yeah? So I started in Thetford. Then I did Martlock, Bridgewatch. Did I start? No, I started in Martlock, right? Because Thetford wasn't that big a deal, so I started in Martlock, Bridgewatch. So then when I get to Fort Sterling, that's when I start cutting the stacks in half. Okay. You know, it would have been cool if they did their navigation thing sort of like a GPS, where it shows you the shortest path between the two exits as well. I think that would have been pretty neat. Definitely would have changed the game for gankers, that's for sure. Knowing what the paths are between the exits. Why don't you sell everything on the black market? Because the black market does not take, it does not sell excellence and masterpieces in bulk like that. So I have huge volumes of some of these items, and they're excellent masterpiece qualities, so they're not going to sell on the black market. The reason I have so much of these is because I was crafting for the black market. So I've had hundreds of low quality, which the black market really takes. So normals, goods, and outstandings, but it doesn't like high volumes of excellence and masterpieces. It doesn't sell those out as fast as the lower quality does. So the higher qualities go in the royal markets, the lower qualities go in the black market, and you're maximizing your profit, because it's not just about the price that they sell at, but it's also the time to sell. If I put a stack of 50 on the black market, but it only sells 2 a month, or hell, let's even be more generous. Say it only gives out 2 a week of that. That's only, what, 8 a month out of a stack of 50. That's a ridiculously slow, tick. Whereas I could sell all of these on the market. The prices tend to be more stable than the black market, and they'll sell a lot quicker. Did you craft with the mats you're gathered? Oh no, I did buy orders when I was doing the crafting. I would buy the mats I needed and then craft, and so I had to use a calculator to make sure that the crafts were profitable. But you could sell them in quick sell in the black market, even if the quality is over. For example, you could sell a masterpiece as a normal item or outstanding. That I'm losing such a vast chunk of profit. Like, the whole point of higher quality is the higher price. Why would I sell a masterpiece for the price of a normal when I can just get masterpiece prices off the royal markets and they sell? So it's not like I have to wait very long. I mean, I've been doing this for an hour and a half, and so far I have 31 mails. Not to mention the ones that I've already clicked through when I did first start. So probably closer to 50 items have already sold. 50 individual sell orders have been filled. That's what I should say, because these aren't just one item at a time. So 50-ish individual sell orders have been filled. I reckon give it a year or two, maybe we could be in the top 10 in gathering fame. I think so. I definitely think so. I think if we just keep attracting committed and active gatherers, we could absolutely kick some ass fame leaderboards wise. Kind of miss when you got mail for individual sales. Was that a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. Better quality to Royals, normal and outstanding to the black market. Exactly. I would say, and that's the cutoff. Outstanding and below, so normal, good, outstanding, black market, masterpiece and excellent, Royals. Wait, you play at... No, Leviathan. I play Americas. See, now that's now it's at 31, or has it always been at 31? It might have always been at 31. But we went from, I think it was 270 when I started transporting. Now we're at 442. So we've already gone up a couple 100,000, and the rollover is about to kick in soon for the 270. So very nice. Yeah, used to. Sorry. Let me catch up. I just made a guild. Do you think the island is worth the 5 mil? Oh yeah, absolutely. My guild uses our guild island a lot. The guild bank is great. We're putting houses down on our plots and stuff. Yeah, it used to sell stacks of stuff, and it would get mail for 10 sold here, 50 sold there, not just one mail for... Oh, wow. I think that was way before my time. That's crazy. So why you have many Spanish speakers? Yeah, because it's the Americas server. It's not just North America. It's not just America, the country, like USA. It's the Americas, so it encompasses, you know, Brazil, Mexico, all of Central and South America. PRC, Americas. I'm a newbie gatherer. I only have 26 million, 100%. 26 million is not too bad, though. You're almost to your first premium, so big congrats there. Depending on what server you're on, of course. If you're on Asia, I'm so terribly sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm stuck on a tree. Fuck. Just learn a bit of Spanish. I know a little bit of Spanish. No quiero muerte. I don't want to die. Yeah, understandable. I played NA server at that time when it was one and only server. Play EU now. Yeah, I know a lot of people split to the EU server. I never got the chance to experience one server. I heard it was crazy though. I'm in England, or England. I'm in Europe. I was thinking of moving to America for like the servers or like to live. The two continents should be separate, honestly, but North America, yeah, the North America server would absolutely be dead if they diversified anymore. See, now we're at 33, so 2 more sell orders just got full, and you know, they're small sell orders depending on where the market is, but we're getting there. Yes, server. Oh, okay. Honestly, my recommendation is always going to be go where your ping is best, unless you have, like, friends that you'll be playing with actively on another server. Yeah, I'm diversifying M-Plane. I'm diversifying which marketplaces I put them on, because, like, here, this is a stack of 54 battle axes, right? I don't want to put all 54 on one market, because then it just... It decreases my chance of those selling and selling quickly. So just split it into 5s and walk my happy ass around. What games are fellow gringos even playing? Minecraft, GTA, CSGO. Odd. One server was so much better. Good times when GVG 5v5 rule everything. Damn. Guess those were the days, huh? $70, what did I say? I think that's 14. So 90 is another, I think that's 18. All right. So that's some more money.
See you
Do
later.
that. Best times crying. Those were fun times. They were the best of times. They were the worst of times. Waiting for an Albion Classic server. Any patch pre-Queen. Do you think they'll go Albion Classic like they did for WoW? I doubt it. Probably not for at least another 5 years, realistically. Okay, are you serious? No way this is the fastest fucking way to get where I need to get to. I think it gets me there safely. I don't think it gets me there efficiently. Server split was big. I remember when it was all one server. Yeah, I know they screwed a lot of people over by not allowing character transfer. But I guess it makes sense why they did it. Starting a brand new, like a fresh server, you can't have established people coming in and mucking everything up. Because that will muck everything up. The Asia split didn't do much for NA, but the EU split gutted the server. Oh, I bet. I mean, SBI is based out of Germany, so you got to imagine that they've got a huge presence in their, like, in and around their country of origin. I did 72 camps in Duo Nightfall Abbey. Got 4 chests, all green. Sounds like you got some good fucking fame out of that. Where am I going? The safe travel seems to take you through blue zones and maybe skips yellow if there are hostiles flagged. Yeah, it does seem to be taking me a very convoluted back way through the blue zones. Maybe I'll try, on my next lap, I'll try just to navigate and see what it does, because it should be easy enough to avoid. Yeah, see, I think you're right. I think it takes me through all the blue zones. So let's actually see end and then navigate. Oh, it still pulls me into oak copse. Still pulls me into oak copse. What happens if I break the route? Has anyone found Keeper Memory being Waterfall? These fucking group Keeper dungeons. I've spent so many hours just running around, never get that section. I did not go hunting for the Keeper Memories, so I have no clue. My teeth feel really weird. And realistically, guys, if you think about it, see, it's still trying to take me into Oak Copse. I wonder if it's going to take me up through Rowanwood, Penn, and Mawar. But if you think about it, I've been doing this transporting for roughly an hour and a half, and already close to 50 individual sell orders have cleared. So an hour and a half, right? Think about what I'm going to wake up to overnight. Think about what it's going to look like, my sell orders being filled in a week from now. Realistically, these will sell fast. Because there's stuff everybody uses. I mean, I've got 33 unread mails right now from sell orders. And I haven't even gotten everything onto the marketplace yet. I still have two cities? No. I still have one more city, and I'm pretty sure that city is just Bridgewatch. Yo, what's up, Jojo? Or should I say Daddy Fleur? What's up? Okay, so yeah, now it's just going to take me straight away, straight across the 3 zones. So it navigates for me, but it is not route efficient, in my opinion. I still think you might just be better off memorizing your route between cities. I like when you call me daddy. Everything's good. You know, just doing a bit of, transporting all the shit I had saved up around the royal cities, to kind of recoup from last night a little bit. Then I've got some resources I've got to pull out of Breck. So we'll be doing a bit of that. And then, if time allows, maybe some roads scouting for potential zones. Maybe somebody can tell me. If I know the name of a zone, are there any resources out there, like any of those mappers or anything like that, that will tell me how to get back to that zone as the portals close? Or if I can't find it once, or if I can't get back to it, I'm shit out of luck. Is it that sort of thing? Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna try to make some money now, too, and give you some for the hard loss. No, you don't have to give me any. You don't have to give me any. I know everybody who participated lost silver. Nobody has to donate to me personally at all. I have more than enough. I have 270 right now. Like, I'll make my money back. That's easy peasy, no problem. So focus on recouping your losses. Focus on getting your liquid back up there. We're gonna bounce back stronger when we place again, or try to. We tried to place a hideout out in the open world, Zakir, and we tried twice, and we got wiped twice. So it was not a fun experience. I mean, you could join the public portaler server and see if the public one is mapping the roads, but it's not very full usually. Okay. Just lost about 2.5, so I have like 60k left. Yeah, focus on yourself, my friend. Focus on yourself. My 270. Fuck you, Easy, for stomping on us yesterday. My 270 will have to hold me over. I'll manage. I'll manage. So, but there's no besides what am I trying to say? Will Portaler have routes if people are mapping, or is Portaler just a tool for me to map as I go? Like if I go out scouting tonight and I find a zone that I want to place in, but I'm not able to place until tomorrow, at which point the portal's closed, do I lose that zone? What's the process of setting a hideout like? So the process of setting a hideout is you have to buy it or craft it. It's either 20-ish mil to buy outright, or 11 mil and a shit ton of stone to craft. Then you have to place it. There's a bunch of like contingencies around placing in the black zone. Space-wise, they can't be too close to POIs. They can't be too close to exits. They can't be too close to other hideouts. Things like that. And then when you're placing it, you have to place it, defend it for 20 minutes after you place it. So at that point, any Zerg can roll up on you, and if they have siege hammers, they can kill you all and bash your hideout, which is what happened to us yesterday, twice. But so you have to defend it for 20 minutes after placing it, and then you have to come back the second day. Jojo, thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. But then you have to come back the second day, and you have to defend it for the first 20 minutes of prime time in that zone. And you could only place during prime time of the zone. So it's not like you could pick a dead timer and place then when nobody's online. It has to be of the zone's prime time. So we weren't able to. We tried twice. We were not able to get down a hideout in either zone we tried either time, which really sucked. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate the sub. So do you also lose all the hideout resources? Yes. If they bash the hideout, it's gone. No reimbursement. The main way to find zones if you want a specific zone is befriend people that already live there and just whisper them for the route, to be honest. But see, I want to find one that's relatively empty. Not like I want to find one that's I know they exist. I know they're out there. I'd like to find one that doesn't have like 6 other hideouts already, essentially. $270, woohoo! $269, $709, big jumps, love that. Don't you have to work with other guilds when placing a hideout? Not necessarily, it just has to be defended. So if your guild, all by yourself, just one guild is strong enough to defend their hideout, or you get a nice, easy, clean 20 minutes of no challenge, then you're fine. Absolutely fine. The Roads is probably going to have that nice, easy, nobody's going to really challenge it in the Roads of Avalon. But the Black Zone, it's better to have an alliance because, yes, those big alliances will run up on you, and it's just much better to, you know, fight with people. Let's see, 62, 568, 62, 568, 38. Just getting all these on the marketplace real quick. I don't think there's a single zone with 0 hideouts. There's a few. Tenchi, one of my friends, Tenchi Desu, he was in one for a long time, where it was just him, nobody else. Yeah, if it's a single guild zone, they absolutely control it. But if there's a zone with like maybe 2 or 3, that's definitely doable. Did I already put these on the marketplace yet? I don't even know. I think I have. $98.51. $11,674. All right. Now we just have to get to Thetford from Fort Sterling here, and we're good to go.
Stay honest.
I agree with your thoughts on it. Honestly, 2 to 3 might be doable. 1 is going to be a major fight. 6 is meh. Because, and like my biggest qualm, and some of my officers have put this at ease, but right now my biggest qualm is we're gatherers, you know? I don't want us to just put down a hideout and then, like, because 1 gatherer in the Roads of Avalon is enough to clean a zone. And there's 93 people in this guild. So, like, I want us to be in a zone where we're not also competing against every other fucking guild that plays this game. Yeah, I guess this is the way to go. But, like, Teddy, one of my officers, he says he's been in a Rhodes guild before with a substantial, like, population of gatherers, and they were fine. Alizarin, he's been advocating for Rhodes, a Rhodes hideout for the longest time, and he's not a dumb guy either, so he knows the qualms I hold, and he's been advocating for it all the same, so I trust his judgment. So it's a good possibility, and we're not by any means giving up on a Black Zone hideout. I think we need something, and I think getting something out there I mean, HQ a hideout and just make sure people focus on cores on top of gathering. Oh yeah, absolutely. Once we get that HQ'd, we won't have to worry about season points too much until we're ready to push for an HO in the black zone again. But we absolutely need to make sure we're just either gathering or core running. Or if they're PvPers, they're roaming and core running. Or if they're doing chests, they're focusing on chests, and you guessed it, fucking core running. I really don't think this prioritizes the quickest road, or like the quickest path. Like, we just need to focus on our main content and core running. I think spending 2 or 3 seasons in the roads while we develop skills would be good. Maybe we push for points on season 3 or 4. Yeah, maybe, because it's already August, right? It's already halfway through August. So I'm thinking maybe, yeah, closer to November, we could try for the open world again. What we need to do, though, Durkin, is we need to, first of all, we need to make sure people are prioritizing the guild's core content. I love, like, when people want to do stuff that is outside the core content, but, like, we're not going to be an Ava Dungeons every day of the week guild. We're not going to be, obviously, a ZVZ guild. We are a gathering guild. We are your roaming small-scale PvP guild. Like, that's our objectives. I like the group dungeons. I like the idea of doing chests in the, roads, because we do need to fame farm. We need to have our people to be able to put up somewhat of a fight. I perfectly okay with that. I understand the need for it. But when we get to 150, 200, 250, 300 players, I don't want us having this spread out massive content. We're a hyper-focused guild that wants to make a shit ton of money, which we can absolutely do. Like, when we get 300 people in the fucking guild and we're all gathering, then our refining will be ridiculous. Our gear output will be ridiculous. So that means our guild's output in general will be ridiculous. We'll be able to fight in crazy high sets and not sweat the losses, because we can just craft to replace. Our PvPers can fight in crazy high sets, and because they're specific for their PvPers, like, they'll win their fights and make themselves money. Our gatherers will spend less on regears when we have 300 fucking gatherers all bringing in resources. But I absolutely agree with everybody who, like, was saying yesterday that we need to fame farm. We do need to fame farm. You can't be completely inept. Even me, like, you see all the gathering content I do, but I still fame farm every now and then. I still have spec in a fair bit of weapons. And, like, we can't just have somebody that has, like, 0 spec in almost every single weapon in the game. And it's fine. I'm kind of ranting here, and I'm sorry for the kind of tangent, guys, and I'm not trying to be an asshole about any aspect of being in my guild, but, like, it's fine if you come in and you're brand new. That's fine. We can teach you. We can train you. You can run content with us, and we can develop you. But I really, 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 really want to emphasize to everybody that comes into the guild that we are not a guild of stagnation. We are not a guild of Arrested Development, not the TV show. We are not a guild of people who are perfectly fine being tier 4 for the next year. Posture check. I got you, Saphir. Sapir. Thank you guys for the posture checks. My ass starts to hurt after a while, so it's good. We're the best guild. Exactly, but we're only going to be the best guild, and we're only going to stay the best guild if we actually develop. Not just the guild, but ourselves. You know? Like, we need grinders. People who want to get to max spec gathering. People who want to unlock tiers if 6, 7, 8, you know? And they don't want to just stay in safe zone gathering without these tiers unlocked. We're, like I was saying, we're not a guild of stagnation. You can come in at the bottom, Absolutely, we will welcome all beginners. But you cannot stay at the bottom. That is not this guild. We are not Platinum Empire. And, like, that's why I have in the Discord, there are roles for gathering mentors. There is a role for PvP mentors. And I'm going to make a sort of announcement in the Discord soon, re-emphasizing that if you take those roles, if you claim to want to be a PvP mentor for the guild, if you claim you want to be a gathering mentor for the guild, absolutely. There can never be too many cooks in the kitchen when it comes to teaching people how to be awesome at the game and at their skills. But if you are claiming those roles, you have to play those roles. You have to teach the people. You have to help them develop. You have to run the content to train the masses. You can't just not do any of that and then have the role. And I'm not, nobody in specific is coming to mind. I'm just saying we have these roles, and I want to reestablish the emphasis on the need to play your role. I have no problem if you decide I don't want to be a PvP mentor anymore. That's cool. Just be a PvPer for the guild. Roam. Come defend the zone when we need you to defend the zone. You don't have to teach anybody. But if you claim the PvP mentor role, I expect PvP mentoring to be going on. If you claim the gathering mentor role, I expect gathering mentoring to be going on, running gathering content, helping develop your people. Like when I run the roads roams that I run, I want the people that are T4 only. I want the people that are T5 only, because by fuck, those elementals are going to get you a bunch of fame, and I'm helping them unlock their spec. I think everything I can just put onto the marketplace now. So I think I've done my full laps around. And I think the only city that's left is Bridgewatch now. So I'll empty out my Bridgewatch bank, and then we can start moving my Caerleon stuff. Caerleon's the big money. That's where all that shit's stored. 11674. Are Guardian boots good? It seems like people aren't using them. All right. 269,843 is the number I'm at now. It'll be a little less once I QT over to Bridgewatch. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Yep, Bridgewatch. Caerleon's got shit that I need to transport out. Fort Sterling, cleaned up. Limhurst, cleaned up. Martlock, cleaned up. Thetford, cleaned up. Okay. So, yeah, just Bridgewatch. I got all this shit here.
I can get you anywhere.
58,000. Jesus. Like, so, like, what I was saying, like, I know our guild can be absolutely fucking amazing. There is not a doubt in my mind that we can be just like Sun was. Maybe not ZVZ focused, but as long as we have a good core of PvPers that police our zones, defend our gathers when they're being ganked, we can absolutely dominate the gathering and econ side. What am I doing? Why am I at the marketplace? We can absolutely dominate the gathering and the econ side just like Sun did. Just like these bigger guilds do. Because we're focusing on that content. We just need to lock it in. Do these eggs sell for anything? No. All right. Woo, what is it? 3.5 million. Yeah. All right, let's get some shit on the marketplace. And I'll just put these small stacks. I'll just throw them onto the market. This is 9. What did I say this was? Because 50 is 10, 60 is 12, this is 14. I'll just put all 9 on the marketplace. Put all 8 on the marketplace. 7, 9, 92. This is 12. Take 2. 3. Put it all on the marketplace. All right, 100 is 20, 22, I think. It's 8. Put it all in the marketplace. I'll do 4. I'll do another 8. Three. $43.62. I think this was it. 6 and 5. All right, a lot of money on the marketplace.
See you later.
And it's the numbers only going up. So, I mean, right now compared to what I was yesterday, I think I'm less than 20 million. Less than 20 million behind, which is not a bad number. Let me see. Getting to, I'll just reverse the path. 3 up over 3 up. Yeah, I think the navigation is a neato feature, but I don't think it takes you the most efficient route. So I think just learning your routes, if you do a lot of transporting within the safe zone, just learning your routes is probably going to be a better way. Like, if I navigated here, I don't think it would take me 3 up over 1 3 up. I think it would have me go, like, out like this way or whatever. And I don't want to do that. YouTube did something to their fucking algorithm, and I think they get fucked over on my discovery. So my new short didn't go anywhere. I don't think it's sent out. I don't think they've sent out noties. I don't think they fucking distribute my shit. I think YouTube is once again fucking over creators for the chase of a schmeckle. Another straight across here. Maybe it did take me the right way. I don't actually remember the way I came in. Fucking cats. Okay. It's my fault. I'm just running into everything. If I wanted to, I could put on a full defensive set and I could just play Roads Roulette. But I feel like that would just take up as much time as just genuinely transporting it would do. So it's not worth finding like all these roads connections. Oh, somebody from the Celestial Lions right ahead of me. Let's see, another straight shot. No, I think this is my third, so yep, this is my cutover. Faction warfare is also a really good way to make silver, I've heard. Like, if you're going for fame farming, you go camp to camp, I guess. But, doing camps is also really good for getting that silver, especially if you do red zone. I haven't seen too much profit. I did it a little bit, but I haven't seen too much profit off of yellow zone camps, but I hear red zone camps make you some fucking shmoney. I got cookie dough for dessert tonight. No clue what I'm gonna eat for dinner, but I know I got cookie dough for dessert. Excuse me, Mr. Rockman. Oh my god, my eye. There's like an eyelash or something in it. So it's like bothering me. Hot take, eat dessert first, figure out dinner later. Ooh. That's a good take. What, I got one more straight shot? Two more technically. We've hit 270 true. Hell yeah. This guy T8 Ox. Yeah, he is. Same speed. Same. Brother, are you over encumbered? Because why the fuck am I so much faster than you when we're on the same ox? I used to do that at restaurants. I would go straight to dessert and then order a meal based on how much space I had left. Honestly, if it's got good dessert, why the fuck not? Honestly, usually I enjoy the meal more than the dessert. I'd rather just get seconds. It depends on where. Sounds like cookie dough for dinner. So like me and my fiance, we go to BJ's Brew House, and we don't get entrees. We only get their pot sticker appetizer and then their Pizookie desserts. And we call that date night pot stickers and Pizookies. And like that's all we get. I don't even think I like any of the food that BJ's actually has besides their appetizers and their dessert. Late because Warframe streams? Oh, you're good, Terminator. Here now. That's what matters, my friend. That sounds crazy, but I love it. Oh, dude, they're so good. But what's real crazy is we get like 3 orders of the pot stickers. So it's like these days appetizers are almost as expensive as the full meal too. So we spend so much money, but they're so good. I love pot stickers. I don't know what the fuck any of those words were. So pot stickers are like a dumpling, basically. Some places call them dumplings. What else do they call them? There's another word that I've seen them be called, but I can't remember. But basically, they're just like a thin like noodle dumpling, sort of, with like pork or chicken in it. And then Pizookies are just they're like their pizza cookies, but they're just trays of like a very delicious cookie with ice cream on top. A sushi place I go to has like the funniest white person platter I've ever seen. They have a platter that's just 11 California rolls, so 88 pieces of sushi for $50. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, they know their market. They know their audience.
local goods.
All right, next batch. All of this shit's like super cheap. It's crazy. Where am I at? Martlock? So I came from Bridgewatch to Martlock. Okay. Do 3 for that one. I'm just kind of eyeballing it at this point. The easy math ones I know what to divide by 5 for, but there we go. All right, off I go again. Oh, there's a place here called Pine Grill that serves those. We just call them skillet cookies. Yeah, like Chili's has it. Chili's calls them skillet cookies as well. They're just branded by BJ's Brewhouse as Pizookie. But they're so fucking good. Except fuck them because they got rid of their they had a brownie one that was so delicious. They had a skillet brownie. Oh my god, it was so fucking good. And then they discontinued it and they were like it wasn't popular enough, and I was like, fuck, you should have told me that before you discontinued it. I would have bought them all. Also, fun fact, apparently I'm really good at writing because my my guild advertisement on Reddit was accused of being written by AI. So either I'm really good at writing or that guy's a fucking idiot, but he stood his ground, 10 toes down, not a single toe missing, claiming that I used AI to write that post. And let me tell you, I didn't use AI to even make the flyer. Apparently, I'm not allowed to use bullet points because that's fucking AI. I need to see this post. Anyone got a link? It's probably one of the most one of the most recent recruitment posts on the Reddit forum. I don't have a specific link. I think it's in the Discord somewhere. Fancanth the bot? Yo, that's just my game name. That's just my in-game name, Bunnings. I hate when companies do that. KFC Australia had Crushers, best thing this world has ever produced, and they discontinued it. Dude. Pizza Hut had their Pizzone, which is just their their version of the calzone. It was so fucking good. Oh my god. I could eat 2 or 3 of those in a sitting. They were so good. Oh, and they discontinued it. They fucking discontinued it. And I was so mad. Oh, it was such deliciousness. Now they got their fucking, like, quesadilla pizzas, like pizzadillas or whatever the fuck they're called. Pizza Hut buffets were kind of fire. I remember that. I remember that time. They lost the time. Yeah, gone forever. You haven't been on Reddit in years. Honestly, do yourself a favor and stay off of it. Albion Online has probably one of the most toxic toxic and stupid Reddit communities I've ever seen. And that's saying something considering it's Reddit. It's almost 4 a.m. Robert, I thought you got in trouble, bro. Are you okay? Yeah, what's up, Ismael? Those alchemy calc posts are annoying. What's alchemy calc? Is that one of those? Is that those posts that are like teaching you how to make silver, like day 54, like potion making? What? Or is that one of those? Reddit is a hellhole. Honestly, just in general. I said, oh, good for you. You have Plenty Noah blocked on Reddit? Yes, I do. She started her own Albion on subreddit because they kept deleting her shit and muting her forever. No fucking way. Yo, what's the subreddit? What's the subreddit? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. What's even funnier is just because I can't see any of her posts, but I can see her comments. If she comments on somebody else's post, I can see the comment because it says blocked user, and then I can expand the comment. Chris, I am transporting just a bunch of random masterpiece and excellent quality bullshit that I had stockpiled away. I'm just trying to get a little bit extra money going on. So I had a whole bunch back from the day when I did black market crafting, but the black market doesn't do bulk masterpiece and excellent sales very well. So I saved it all for the Royals, and I'm finally getting around to transporting it. Dude, my teeth. My teeth really do feel weird. Albion fan club or something like that. That's nuts. That's nuts. Yeah, dude, she blocked me for a while and then unblocked me. And I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not playing this game. And so then I just blocked her. Yeah. I was like, nope, not playing that fucking game with you. Because she would attack me under almost every post. Like, if you guys ever saw me on Reddit, there was a period of time where you were guaranteed to see fucking Platty Noah, Deep Fried Values, responding to every one of my posts, talking about how, like, I'm dog shit, or basically just generally harassing me. And then she blocked me one day. It was around the time she got exposed. Somebody actually posted, like, screenshots of how toxic she was in-game, in Discord. Like, they came with fucking receipts. They came with fucking receipts. And so they just exposed the fuck out of her. And then she messaged me. And she messaged me. She was like, I know who posted those receipts, and I know they're in your community, and I don't know who posted the fucking receipts. I have no clue who posted the receipts. But she was like, I know who it was, and I know they're in your community, and let me tell you, you can hate me all you want because you have a problem with feedback and you don't take criticism well. You can hate me all you want, but you don't want them in your community. And I was like, honestly, if they don't like you and you don't like them, I absolutely want them in my community. But so then after that, she blocked me, and all was well. All was well. And then I noticed she unblocked me at some point because she starts coming back onto my posts. And I was like, no, fuck this. Fuck this. Out, out, blocked. This person sounds like they have a problem. They do. They absolutely do. They are well known on the Albion Reddit for having a problem. A lot of SBI conspiracy theory stuff. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The way she's, like, bringing in, like, local law and like, codes and shit like that, it's crazy. How can I be rich? Honestly, you do anything in this game, Sophia, do any activity in this game and money will come. You really just have to find what you enjoy. Find your enjoyable content and the money will come. You've probably seen their guild around, Kane. She is the leader of the PTE Alliance and the guild, the Platinum Empire. Yeah, 270, 154. Never heard of either? Ah, you're blessed. You're fucking blessed. All right, I was walking north, right? So now that I'm in Thetford, I got to get to Fort Sterling. So what is it? Down, over, down, over, down. Honestly, over, down. Okay. This is not bad. I'm making really good time. This is the last rotation I need to do. So that was down. Now I need to get over. This is the last rotation I need to do, and then we can start getting my resource stockpiles out of Brazilian. Now I know resources don't sell well in Breck, but items, they sell good, right? Items sell really well in Brazilian, like gear and shit like that. I live in my 9 zones I gather in, and there you go. Got my head in rocksaw and fiber. There, yeah, that's all you need. 3 big sips for you, Hacksaw. Good to see you. Some do, some don't. Am I a crafter? Not really. I used to dabble in the black market bulk crafting a bit, Chris, and that's where all of this stuff came from. But that was probably over a year ago, to be honest, and I've settled really nicely just into being a gatherer. PvP weapons sell. Okay. So this was over. Now I gotta go down. Should I transport out of Breck via Yellow Zone Mist instead of selling? It depends what you're trying to sell, I guess, Haymaker. Resources, absolutely. I don't think resources really sell to the best extent in Brazilian. Especially because the only thing that's crafted there is capes and bags. I think pots are made out there too. Food is Carleon, so I think pots are Brazilian. But I don't think anything special gets refined out there, so it's not like people are buying raw to refine out there. Even if they have to sell raw, or even if they buy it raw, they have to transport out themselves to sell it. So I don't think resources are worth your time. Honestly, if someone tutorials or whatever are how to become rich fast, and not just like tutorials on the activity, showing you that you can make profits, they are meh, and I won't trust what they sell. Yeah, that's fair. If it's just generalized how to get rich quick, it's usually sensationalism. What better to gather on Ava or open world? So, if you're going for pure profit, all 3 zones are going to make you money, right? Let's say you've got T8 unlocked. The black zone is going to have a lot of enchanted resources. It's going to be really good. You're going to have semi-reliable access to T7 at the highest. I would never recommend open world for T8, but that's pretty good. Ava Roads gets you semi-reliable access to T7 and about, I'd say, quarter reliable. If semi was half reliable, I'd say quarter reliable access to T8 resources in the roads, as well as high volumes of 4, 5, and 6 mats, but very little enchanteds. The mists are great for tier 6 mats, and I'd semi-reliable for both 3/4 reliable for T7 and semi-reliable for T8, but comparing the 3, it's your most reliable access to tier 8 materials. If you're developing yourself, like trying to get from tier to tier to tier, I would say you're going to start out in the open world blue and yellow zone. So you're going to pick a resource, work that biome in the blue and yellow zone, get that to tier 4. Let's see, am I going the right way? Yep, one more jump over. You're going to get that to tier 4 in its biome. So let's just say you're getting ore. You're going to work ore in the mountain biome to tier 4. You can also work fiber while you're out here. But then once ore is tier 4, you're going to rotate biomes. So let's just say you go to Thetford, where the fiber is out there. So fiber, you're going to grind that to tier 4, passively getting skin and wood. Then you're going to rotate again. Essentially, you're going to go to each of the 4 major cities. So you can go Martlock if you care enough about stone in the long run. But basically, once you get your resources to tier 4, you're going to jump into the Roads of Avalon and gather everything from tier 4 to 5 to 6 because the tier 4 elementals have 312 ticks of resource, and the tier 5 elementals have 104 ticks of resource. So the sheer volume alone is going to power level you from 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. There's a severe quantity drop-off on the tier 6 elementals. It goes from 104 at tier 5 to 16, or not 16, 19 at tier 6. So huge drop-off quantity-wise. So once your tools are tier 6, you're going to transfer to the open world black zone, where you're going to find a very, very comparable quantity of tier 6, but a very higher density of quality materials. So most likely 6-1, but you're going to find a lot more 6-2 and 6-3 there as well. And then you're gonna level in the open world black zone from tier 6 to 7, 7 to 8. Now, you won't get a lot of tier 8 materials, but all of the previous tiers contribute fame to unlocking the next tiers. So tier 6 will contribute to unlocking tier 8, and then once you have it unlocked, you need to gather tier 8 to spec up, but that's going to be a whole different beast. But Black Zone open worlds for getting from tier 6 to 7, 7 to 8. I really need to commit to a video breakdown of that. It's just time consuming, and I'd love to show it as I do it, but I may make a video just kind of showcasing it, and then do separate videos segmented into each tier, like speedrunning tier 4 to 5, speedrunning tier 5 to 6, and make shit like that. You like my shirt? Thank you, Rosser. Thank you. Yay, Fort Sterling, I made it. I solo an Ava gathering and I see a big Ore Golem T7. Yeah, so like I said, Ava is semi-reliable for T7 materials. Yo, Twisty! Thought I'd come and check out the Twitch gang. Gang. What's up? Alright, one more walk, and it's just to Limhurst. One more walk to Limhurst, and I've gotten everything on the market. Everything from the, from my open, or the Royals at least. Randomly found you on YouTube after I joined Celestial Alliance, so we're in the same alliance. Very awesome. Hey, how you liking it? Let's see. Best way for me, probably Gorge into Fissure, and then my normal route. I wonder. I probably could have done this on my boar. I think I still have a boar somewhere. Probably could have done this on my boar, now that hindsight being 2020. And I could have gotten this done a lot faster. Given the hideout situation, any plans to set up in a smuggler's den or rest? No. We are planning on getting a Roads hideout down. And then we'll probably continue to be a portal guild until we have the skill set to defend our hideout better. Because we massed the numbers yesterday, and I think it's amazing that we were able to mass almost like 25 people just from our guild. But at the end of the day, we were the only ones that really had numbers there. I guess there was something that went down. More of Iconic or more of Mozzie were supposed to come help us, but that didn't happen. So that's a could've, would've, should've. I don't even know. But so there was mostly gathering civ, and while we massed the numbers, we did not have the foundational skills to fight off the Zergs that were hitting us. Even though they weren't exactly overpowering, we got overpowered. So we're gonna get a Roads hideout so that way we can have a hideout. We're gonna stay a Black Zone portal guild until we are a little bit more skilled to actually, like, fight back, I think. Because we had a good caller, we had good players there to help us, but because it was mostly us, the Zerg wasn't exactly performing. CL is going hard on season points. Oh yeah, CL is kicking ass. They got Crystal. They got Crystal not too long ago. I think maybe last week. It was when they hit Crystal, something like that. It's dope. I haven't done much with the Alliance as I'm only like 2 months deep, and don't have spec like that. But they're chill, good vibes. Hell yeah, good shit. I got T8 ore and T8 fiber though, working on skidding once I get more learning points. There you go. Do it even without the learning points. Yes, I know it's a drag. I know it's a pain in the ass and it's excruciating slow. But hey, it's progress. You know, you're working there. You're working it. You'll get there. Trying to keep rank 10. Is that what you guys are at now? Rank 10? So that's fucking awesome. Yeah, you are. Look at you. Come on, you guys can get 2,000 more. Take over Dark Might. Fuck them. Yeah, fuck these guys. 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 I actually don't know them. Fuck those guys. And I don't know them either. So yeah, you guys got this. Yeah, rip your 40 mil. Sorry about that. I know it's no one individual's fault. No, it's nobody individually's fault. We fail and we succeed and we fail as a guild. The successes are great, but we also have to realize we fail as a guild. We fail as a unit. It's nobody's individual fault, but it is our fault. And we just have to identify how and how we can get better. And right now, I think the biggest thing that we need to do to get better is fame farming, getting spec in weapons, and also consolidating priority of content. Like, we need to make sure that we are gathering. We need to make sure we are... Yes. Yo, Fahek, thank you for the follow. We need to make sure we're gathering. We need to make sure we're paying our taxes. So that way we can craft the gear to actually provide for people. Everybody so many people were talking about how buying these sets, they went broke doing it. And I feel so bad for those people. Because I truly hoped that we would have a quiet 20 minutes and then they could just resell those sets. And that ended up not being the case. But I really wish we can get to a point where the guild can just say, hey, we've got 30 fucking people that are coming out to this placement. We're crafting your sets. Right? We're crafting your tier 8 equiv sets, whether it's 8 flat, 7-1, 6-2, whatever it is. We're crafting your sets. So if you signed up, come on out. Your sets are provided. That way nobody has to spend the fucking money, you know? Like, I want us to be able to get to that point. I think the Roads hideout will help us with that. But I think ultimately we need to fame farm, so we have the experience, and just overall just lock in on the fundamentals that make us what our guild is. Looked at alliance with econ guilds like Caerleon, Treasure Tales. I think they've got 3 Outlands hideouts. I've heard meh stuff about Treasure Tales. I don't know if I want us to dive into a new alliance once we step away from Mozzie, which will probably be tomorrow. I'll probably talk to Megs and we'll probably end up doing the official separation tomorrow. But I don't know if I want us to dive into just any alliance. It's something that it requires research. I have a friend that I think is going to want us to join his alliance. So, I mean, I'll look into what that alliance, content-wise, what they do, what kind of support we can give them, and what kind of support they can give us. We want to make sure that there's content alignment. Like, the reason we're stepping out of Mozzie is because they are kicking ass ZVZ-wise. They are kicking ass on the rankings. And in order to kick ass the way they do, they need their alliance to be coalitioned for the ZVZ, for the castles, for the outposts, for those big shit. And that's not something we do. And so that's why we're stepping out of Mozzie, because of the content misalignment. So if we consider going into a new alliance, it has to line up with who we are as a guild, what content we do, what can we provide them, but also what can they provide us, making sure there's alignment there. How to win at PvP? I always lose PvP. ASMR? Bro, you are asking the wrong person, my guy. I always be losing to PvP. If you want to practice, the depths are great practice. Corrupted dungeons are great practice. Hellgates are great practice. You can do corrupted dungeons solo. Hellgates, you can do 2s and you can do 5s. Depths, you can do 2s and you can do 6s. And all 3 of those are non-lethal version. Oh, the depths are semi-lethal, but you know, you don't lose your set. And you only gain experience.
Deal.
Ooh, money! Finally! Okay, so everything has been transferred that needed to be sold. It's all in the market. Huzzah! Celestial Alliance does re-gears, but it just seems like a huge hassle. That's why we are a crafting guild, Zrosser, so that way we can craft our own shit as we need it. We're just ramping up. A purely crafting, gathering merchant alliance would be so cool, but I'm not sure something like that exists. I'm sure it does. We just have to look into it, and I'm so sorry to everybody in the guild that's listening to this right now, but if that alliance exists in the form of PTE, we will never join PTE. We are never going to be part of PTE. Telling y'all right now. So sorry. Look at my money. Yeah, look at it, look at it, look at it. Yum, 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 yum. PTE bad? Yeah, PTE, their leader is absolutely psychotic. I don't like them, they don't like me. We'll never be part of that alliance. All right, good shit, guys. Lots of sales over the course of the last 2 hours. 40 of my sell orders filled, 41, plus the ones that, you know, I didn't even see. So like all of these, doesn't even show me page 2 anymore. And now off to Caerleon, or not Caerleon, Brazilian, so I can get the shit that I have in there out.
Welcome, traveler.
Welcome, traveler. I'm just going through my DMs.
Have fun walking.
All right, where am I going? Brazilian. Oh shit, I guess I really need to unlock Breck now if we're going to be a Roads guild. I have like 22k out of 50k standing. Yeah, absolutely should. That's a big part of developing as a gatherer because Brazilian's going to be really good for both Mist and Roads access. I'm not even going to lie. Do you do any fishing or not your vibe? It's not that it's not my vibe. It's not the most riveting content. And so you won't probably ever see me stream it, Zrosser, or make YouTube videos about it, really. It makes great profit. I will defend it. I will advocate for it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't contribute to gathering fame. So that's something I'm like really grinding, and it just doesn't contribute to it. Bags will sell really good, right? Bags and capes probably sell like crazy here in the wherever the fuck I am, Brazilian, right? I'll sell this direwolf too. I'll just sell that. Keep this because I think Bim crafted Yaws. And then I think, who crafted this? Bim as well. And then I just have a 4/4 rock caller staff. It's crazy. I think I won this in a giveaway, so I'll keep that. That's 200k. I'll do that later. Somebody will probably want a husky. I'll sell the snow husky. So let's get these on the market. Oh shit, I'm over encumbered on my ox. That's crazy. These bags will probably sell. I'm not even gonna lie. I could probably put them all up on the fucking marketplace and they'll sell. Makes sense. I got T5 and was debating just keeping a rod on me. I think it's a little too time consuming to incorporate into like a regular gathering run. I think most people just dedicate their runs to actually just, you know, whatchamacallit, fishing. $10,391. I'll just keep selling all this shit as it goes. Who knows? This was millions alone right here. 20+ million. Once all this shit sells, I'll have recouped my loss. This shit might get me over 300 million mark. I'm not even gonna lie.
Satisfied?
Bridgewatch Market. Okay, Bridgewatch Market. Marlock Market. Oh. Brazilian Market. Yeah. Oh, okay. Of course it was the beef stew. All right, let's see. Session Profit 2. So, I've got all this shit. So these need to just be sold outright. Everything here gets brought to the guild. This stuff should hopefully just sell on the Brazilian market. And this is another 2 million. So I'm at, because I put everything on the marketplace, I'm down to 269,720. But I'm sure that number will go up. I mean, it's literally about to. Yep. So we actually rounded up to 275, which brought us to 271. Favorite gathering resource? I'm not gonna lie. I really like ore and wood. Skin, I like because of how much it makes me. Fiber's not bad. I have nothing against fiber. I'm just neutral on it. Skinning pain in the ass, but so worth the money. Yeah, it sucks that you have to, like, kill everything to get skinning, but you're absolutely right. It is 100% worth the money. Alright, so this is Breck, so hopefully that shit sells. Dude, Wanted PKs has been going through so many different fucking alliances. It's crazy. Alright, now that I've got a bunch of random shit, I need to move a lot of this out of here. That stuff needs to be moved. All right, I'm gonna take these to the Royals. Yay! And then Brazilian Market, the direwolf. Fucking knew it. There we go. What is that? Just was this the 4-1? Yeah. All right, resources. Let's 34.6, I guess. Let's begin. Some of this does have to be sent to the, So let's start with what's going to profit for me. So that's going to be profit for me, and that's 30.8 already. Wowzers. And now let's just fill up. Let me put a pie on as well, because I'm going to need the pie's carry weight assistance. Oh, a little bit too over. All right. So I've got 20 mil on me. I think about 700,000 of this is going to be taxed into the guild. So huzzah for the guild, wherever I end up at. Solo non-lethal. And so what we do is first we go in here, we check for an unstable road. No unstable road in here, so that's bad. We leave immediately. We swing down this way. Come down these stairs. You come out this direction. Into the open world. This is yellow zone open world, so you don't have to worry about PvP. And now what you do is you just roam around and you look for loose wisps for 5 minutes. So right now it's 01:15, so I will go back inside at 01:20. There's a loose wisp somewhere. I think it's down. Yep. So you find a wisp, you go in. You look for an unstable road. No unstable road here, so you leave immediately. And you rinse and repeat. Roam the open world until it's time to go back inside. You look for loose wisps. This is 100% safe. Just very time consuming. I like to go in like an up and down sort of pattern. So I'll do laps. And I'll make my laps wide enough to where like I should be able to cover new space every time I do it. And I just go looking for mists. Yeah, Brazilian sails. Love that. Yep, see, here's one. Right up here. And then there's another one, so if this one's a bust, I have a backup one to jump right into. I've got about 3 minutes left until I can go back inside. And then just on a 5-minute cycle, this is what you do. So this one has no unstable road. It has a Breck portal, but that's absolutely useless to us. So then you come out, activate the next one. You go in. This one also has no unstable road. So once again, you leave. And you just keep lapping. See, here's another 2. Port Sterling portal, very nice. So we go in, we check this one out. No unstable road. Like I said, very time-consuming process. Sometimes you get lucky with the unstable roads. Sometimes it takes so fucking long. You probably get out in an hour. Like, it shouldn't take longer than maybe 30 to 45 minutes. But that's definitely a long time to be trying to transport. This one has an unstable road, so you get into a mist with an unstable road, and you head towards it. They're yellow zone mists, so you don't have to worry about getting ganked. Like I said, this is completely safe. It sure is, Chucklesome. Yo, Robble Luke. Thank you. Welcome in. Now, the ideal goal is for this to drop you in a blue or yellow zone. Sometimes I take the risk of red. It really depends where. But I would not recommend a red zone in my gear because, well, I have no gear on. So that's an easy gank. So this is black zone. That's the worst it could possibly be, right? So I never want to risk a black zone. Glacier Fall Cross. Let's see, where's that? Glacier Fall Cross is, I think, inner ring, middle ring, but definitely not somewhere I want to be. Right? So this was a bust. So now I move towards an exit. Since I didn't see any loose wisps on the way here, I'm going to take a new path to this southeast exit. But I should be able to enter from the random mist again. Thought I heard a loose one. I should be able to go back inside Brazilian, enter from the random one again, play the roulette. Then it's literally just rinse and repeat. It's either it'll give us what we want or it won't. And then we just keep looking. Yo, what's up, Sims? How you doing? You never want to linger in a mist and wait for it to close. Yo, thank you for the hiding at 10 joules. You never want to wait for a mist to start closing inside for other wisps to show up. Because at that point, you're just spending too much time in one wisp. Oh, don't do that. Come back this way. Thank you. I'll check this one before going back into Brazilian just because it was right there. This one also has a unstable road, so despite it spawning me light years away, I'm going to run across the map and check it out. And again, the goal is blue zone or yellow zone. I feel I should bring attention to this, but I've seen in the past, I've seen some yellow zone gankers literally working for free just to be a thorn in my side. You don't lose anything, but I had to change some routes in Royal Continent because they were camping my body and stuff. At least you don't lose anything. Yeah, but they also can't gank you in yellow zone unless you go into a camp. Like, I don't even think you can flag. You might be able to hard flag in yellow zone mists, but you have to be hard flagged in the yellow zone mist, and hardly anybody actually does that. So the biggest risk is dropping into a yellow zone open world. Like you said, you get some assholes out there that are yellow zone warriors in the fucking 8.4s. Please give me a blue, give me a yellow, give me a blue, give me a yellow. See, this one, Hornbeam Wood, yellow zone. So that's going to drop me over here. Where's Hornbeam at? Hornbeam Wood. So then, boom, I just U-wood into Limhurst. And now I just walked out of Brazilian with 20 mil on me. Completely safe, not a single threat. And it put me not too far from the exit I needed to get to, so now I just gallop over there. Red flagged attacking blues. Yeah, those people are annoying. Freaking yellow zone warriors. But so yeah, I walked out 20.2. Several of that goes onto the marketplace because they're tomes and shit like that for me. Then I pay my taxes, which is actually good that I'm at Limhurst because a significant portion of my taxes are fiber, which is where the shit gets refined. So that'll be a really nice dump here. Yeah, of course. Look at that fucking mandatory and shit. Yeah. Thankfully, my cargo was journals and mats, no actual gear pieces. Yeah, that's all mine is, too, so it's not like anything can be damaged. They'll just camp me into oblivion if they want it to. And so, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boom! Hold on. I need to go back out there really quick. I just saw a guild that I recognized. I'm surprised it actually let me out. Yep. Do you sell a lot of your mats to make your silver, or do you keep it all? Yeah, no, I sell it. That's how I make my silver, mostly. Well, that guy probably saw the message. I was standing right on top of him during the duel. Do you craft also? Nah, I just sell raw. So after the taxes are deposited, you're just gonna see me do another market dump.
I have lots to trade.
Eventually, these will all sell. Yo, what's up, Dragon? Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Just selling a lot of my stuff to recoup the losses from last night. But overall, positive vibes. Getting all my shit on the market. You know what I mean? All right. So that brought me down to 271, 223. But I'm sure those will all sell quickly. And I've got 6.39 million in resources on me right now. So I go pay my taxes, and then I'll get these on the market.
Looking for safe passage? Up on!
Hop on. Tax depot is nice and coming together. Very nice. Need a lot more T5 fiber so we can make more of that. So let me do this. That doesn't get taxed. This gets 2. No tax. 1. 17. Man, if only I made this guild back when I had my old stockpile. We would have had so much stuff. 73 is a good number to get in there. 1 1 1 43. Do the farm animal mounts for the island only eat carrots? I have no idea how mounting, how like mount raising works. You're gonna have to ask somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable than me. So that was all the fiber. And now we'll do skin. Just made my first stag mount today? Hell yeah. I figured higher tiers would be higher tier food, but nope. Non-mounts have a favored food. I mean, I know they eat anything but preferred food, so it consumes less, like horse and oxen. Yeah, it looks like Terminator knows what he's talking about, because I sure don't. Alright, and that was all the skin. And now we do the ore. Oh, too much. And 36. Boom. So, see, now my taxes have been paid. Now we got 45.4 million of taxes. Some need to be transported, some need to be refined. And now I take my 5.87 and I go place it onto the market.
I can get you anywhere.
And now I make more money, because no doubt in my mind that those will all sell.
Have a look.
Now, unfortunately, it's 9:30 and I need to go eat, so I'm going to go ahead and get these on the market real quick and then wrap it up for tonight. But I'll be on long time tomorrow, so we'll be able to get a lot of stuff done then too. Oh, nice. Sell. Wait. I should be able to get the full amount. Oh, I see what it did. Okay. Oh, yeah. 273. Let's fucking go. Big money, big sales. And these are instant sales too, so ain't no waiting. I'm able to just pop them on the market and make my fucking money, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you just love that? I know I do. I know I just love that. Boom. So that is working its way up to 273. I'm at 270. It's at 273 now, but 272, 892. No doubt in my mind, I'll log on tomorrow or I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll have a disgusting amount of fucking like mail to go through. That is just gonna make me by the end of the week. Well, it's already at the end of the week tomorrow, actually. I should be able to recoup my losses fairly easily. Now, I know I still have a lot in the Brazilian bank that I need to move out. So I've got all of this that I need to move for the guild, but then all of this that needs to be sold. And then what do I got? Other outlands. I still got stuff out here I need to move. And that's just a cat. Okay. So maybe not as much as I had initially thought I had. I thought I had 220, but I guess I was wrong. But cool. I mean, money's money, and that's going to just keep going up, 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 up. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up. I'm going to go eat some food, get ready for bed. I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be hopefully transporting the rest of my stuff out, and then we are going to scout for some roads to possibly put hideouts into. So keep it up, guys. You guys are all amazing. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube channel, please do so. If I can ask everybody to do me a favor, if you're on YouTube, can you please watch today's short? So YouTube has done something that has radically broken distribution and my discovery. This short has gotten pushed to absolutely nobody for whatever reason, and it's not just me. I see it all over Twitter. I see it all over the forums on Reddit about whatever, something YouTube did. But I'm sure the algorithm will pick it up if my subs actually go and they watch it. It's not a very long short. It is 38 seconds. So if you guys just pulled it up, let it run maybe like 10 times on your phone. If everybody could do that for me, that would be absolutely fantastic. It's, like I said, just a 38-second short. You pull it up, let it run, watch a TV show or watch a stream or something. That would mean the absolute world to me because it would definitely probably help the algorithm push it a bit more. But I love you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Gonna go ahead and drop the game. Everybody on Twitch, stay with me because we will be raiding out to a fellow streamer. And then we'll go from there. It's my latest short Terminator. It's called 12 Guys Needed a Whole Squad to Kill One Gatherer. But I am gonna go ahead and wrap up. Like I said, if you're on Twitch, stay. We're gonna raid out. Want to give some good numbers to whoever we choose to raid, but YouTube